Donna Whitaker, good night. How you do? Me say, you know, man, a pure madness are going in this country. Pure madness, you know. And some of my lyric them are going, oh, the Prime Minister do good for the country. And I say, I wonder which country them people are talking about. You know, that's a madness I take over a place. Eh? Oh, no, that's a madness. Madness I take over a place. Me say, no, man. Let me play this thing here. And I want to listen to it. Because this I get from bad tours, you know. To get from bad tours. Wrong something.
Sucking cocky am I, Abby? Me don't know what.
I don't know how to say it, man.
11, and I gather we have again Mr. Shirley. Mr. Shirley, Chairman of the Factories Corporation of Jamaica. You were about to answer my questions. Why is it that the FCJ says it's not in a position to issue certificates for your tenants to occupy the building units now? And why JPS and NWC have not been sorted out?
First, as I said earlier, let us step back a bit. We had two major hurricanes. These buildings that we have built have been ready for occupancy, were built out 8 months ago. JPS had to withdraw their activities on the site because of Berry. For 4 months, they have been off the site. When they did come back to continue working on the site, there comes Melissa. Since Melissa, they have been off the site for 3 months, going into 4 months. Just 2 weeks ago, they have been back on the site. Being back on the site,
you hear it. Listen, man.
That they are resolving now.
Listen.
Putting up transformers, all that should have been done a long time ago. We have been very, very supportive of JPS, and JPS have been very supportive of us. And I understand that in a situation for national interest in the well-being of lives, that doing commercial activities like people's lives are at stake, JPS, rightfully so, we want to concentrate on areas where the council.
Nobody no want to take no blame, because before a man just come out and acknowledge, he might go round and round and round.
Would need their immediate attention.
However, Mr. Mitchell, burial was July 2024.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The center was officially opened by the Prime Minister in May of 2024. May, June, and then burial would have struck 2.5, 3 months later. Why did you have your Prime Minister open the center and the electrical infrastructural works were not completed?
Let us understand fully how commercial activities operate.
Yes.
Right? It would not be prudent for
I
a
bet
developer that wants in good faith to give their client a 3-month built out period, would wait until everything is 100%, then bring them in to start their built out period. A typical example you would have seen of KFC, what they did.
They had to use a generator.
Yeah, they used a generator because it was required by generator. A lot of these built out periods effects.
What kind of nonsense question? What am I saying?
could be done off-site. Some of them can be done on-site. If they are working, for instance, a lot of the work, a small generator, we had allowed all our clients
you know, so the man are mad.
for generator input during that period. Unfortunately, you have to understand how business also, which you do, operate. Everybody's waiting to see, particularly smaller businesses, they want to see the government entities and all activities taking place on the site to support their businesses.
Yes,
unfortunately, due to the bureaucracy in which government entities, and I must say, amount of 15 entities, for which represent 53% of the space occupied at the Marbury Urban Center, had to go through a series of processes to facilitate the lease arrangement that is required.
Yes, but Mr. Hold it, Mr. Shirley, because when you speak of an urban center with tenants as a basic need, power and water, and the power was not in to a point where 2.5 months since the opening, before Beryl struck, you still didn't have the power. Here we are 10 months later, and I take the point, the JPS would have been diverted after Melissa, which struck on October 28th last
10 months
year.
later.
I think that we can take, but not before.
A year and a half later.
And people, and the difficulty this morning that you are having, and I dare say the Prime Minister is having, is we opened.
Cut ribbon, big ceremony.
The units.
And the place not ready. And we were talking about it on the run out, say a bad mind people have.
To you, at the point at which we handed over the unit, we gave a built-out period for the client to commence their built-out period. A lot of them did not take up that opportunity. Some did, some held back, right? Of which we have no control. We have not to date collected rent from any client at the Martin Urban Center. What we have done, those who have signed lease agreement, we give them built-out period. We ask them to put deposits, but no rent has been charged because we're waiting on JPS to finalize. And you must remember now, okay, we have a power plant at this site. It's easy for you to say you just come and panic JPS. To facilitate a power plant that distributes not only electricity for the campus, but for the entire community, which also happens to be the same issue with water. A lot of things you can't just go there and disconnect the unit. We have to do it on a phase basis. It has to be done in such a way that it does not disrupt 22 communities that the power plant that is on the site service.
I knew
There's a lot
rather.
of work to be done. There's a lot of cost connected to that. We have paid out over $200 million to
Oh no,
JPS.
and well, me pause this liquor. I mean, I think I don't understand one crap when a man I say. When I understand when a man I say. No, them I interview the man who say him the FCJ CEO. But there's something interested in it when I want to hear. Is that a three entity own the plaza or the urban center. NCB, China Harbour, and the government. The government own 29% in of it. And you don't know where government do. Hey, them people have got prison still, you know? Jamaica. And I rent back it to government. For triple tax. Well, my place explain us something before me talk. I can't hear it. I want to hear what man I say feel myself.
And to give us electricity.
So, Mr. Shirley, There's a lot of work to be done. You've paid out over 200 million. Simply put, therefore, the urban center should not have been opened when it was. You were not ready. You were not ready.
I disagree with you, Cliff.
But why would you disagree with me? You just said it. A lot of work to be done. Huh?
Because we have, for instance, Cliff, since Melissa,
Hi, Sharon.
additional 2
Nah,
months rental fee to do their built-out period because of we understood and empathized with their position as it relates to no electricity. And we also respect the serious work, the committed work that JPS has been doing outside of our jurisdiction.
Was the Prime Minister aware that a lot of work was still to be done and that the centre was not going to be in a position to have those units built out for months, almost a year?
No, Cliff, you're straying from the point.
No,
Straight from the point.
When you say a lot of work, electricity.
You know, you just say a lot of work for that.
A lot of work.
Oh, so why did it take? Why is it taking you so long?
I have no control over JPS. I explained to you, Cliff, in one certain manner, that there's 2 hurricanes
Hurricane have nothing to do with
I
that.
pointed out to you that the first of those 2
Everybody are blame Melissa for everything now.
Occurred, came up on Jamaica 3 months after you opened. 3 months.
And I agree with you, but I also, Cliff, just to understand it a little bit, because I know you have the knowledge. It takes time
If they're wicked, naughty.
do the work that JPS or
Thank you, Asman.
They're putting up transformers, ensuring that the power plant that is on our side does not go blank to affect the wider communities. So they had to order, put in place 7 different locations for...
We also don't make the sense, sir.
They are on site right now. They have confirmed that
the place not ready, or they should have cut the ribbon. Just admit it.
Going into the first week of
the place never ready.
All the time will be able to have a certification to go and access electricity. Remember also, okay,
they will hold on. Get that.
Mr. Man, Betty, everything on Melissa.
What will happen?
Everything on Melissa.
Next month.
Yeah, we don't know a PR stuff. Remember we talked about it on our platform.
The campus to allow clients to have access to electricity. And remember now, clients that have been sitting on the side that have not completed their build-out cannot have the facility to have JPS connect unless they do their build-out. JPS come and sanction that whatever they have done is fit and proper to give them certification to hook up to the electricity.
And how many?
We have been pleading with our clients that have signed lease agreement and has not started the build-out period to start that now. That should have started a long time ago.
How many such clients do you have, Mr. Shirley?
Okay, we have 16 such clients that have signed the lease and have not started.
And how many units do you have in all?
We have 81 units in all. 63 units have been assigned. 18 is in negotiation. And after that 18, after 63, 15 are standalone buildings that are occupied by government entities. Right?
Where?
Where?
A lot of the clients, 16
this one need
clients
to go to court.
had commenced and almost completed
the opposition of our carry government a court
and
for
where
this.
water is concerned, what has been the hold up?
This is a misinformation because water was always on the site.
They're not nothing for talk.
7 days ago, China Harbor check went to disconnect the lines that were constructed or given to them under the
So
construction.
China, they cement themselves, you know?
Align it with a metering system from NWC, right? In doing that transfer, many pipes had to be redirected. And also, based on our clients' demand, instead of having one major water supply unit, we are giving each client their own metering system, right? NWC, who we have been working with, I must say they have been very supportive of everything on the site. And on that site, you must also remember that we have a water supply unit that also supplies 22 different units from some of the wells that we have on the site. Again, most of the piping has to be reconnected, redirected based off the construction.
Then the place they done. So it's the same tie up himself? Him tying up himself.
Today, water will come back on the site. Having done the adjustment to the lines that check would have disconnected due to the contractual arrangement.
Have you heard from the Prime Minister since the story broke, Mr. Shirley?
Yeah, man.
The Prime Minister has always been communicating with us.
No, I'm talking since this story broke this morning.
I sent him the message. He had WhatsApp me to say, he had called me to say that we are to be on top of things and ensure that transparency and accountability is being given to the site. Prime Minister has been very responsible and supportive. And remember now, we keep on
lie if he lie. Instead of lie, so hey, and people in Jamaica, they're terrible, you know?
Right, which there are 3
hey,
equity
I tell you no,
partners
man.
to the Morphe Urban Center Limited. NTB, China Harbour, and Factories Corporation of Jamaica.
And Factories Corporation of Jamaica
Right.
is a parastatal organization.
Exactly. It's a government entity.
Yes.
And therefore, it still remains shareholding under 50%, which allows it to be a private sector company.
But I must ask you, Mr. Shirley, yes, given the fanfare that accompanied what took place there in May last year, this is a letdown. This is a letdown, isn't it?
Cliff, I understand disappointment. I understand expectation. To say it's a letdown.
They're not, when not, Mr. You know, I'm not like with them, and they never come out at one.
You cannot.
So what is it then?
Hold on. That has been. This is not a project that has overrun. This is not a project that has not been completed. It's unreasonable to say that it is a letdown. And I say that not because the Prime Minister has the opportunity to speak on his own accord, but as a person who is chair not only SDJ but the Morphe Urban Center Limited, and who have put in so much work. Remember now, let's go back. This is a site that has been sitting for 30 years. No economic activity. To get funding, to get financing, to get it done, to get clients to come in there, to get clients to believe that there's a center that they can do commercial activities. Every time the media goes and spread negative information about the project, it stagnates these.
But this is not negative information, though. This is not negative information. What Nationwide is reporting is accurate information of what is not happening at the urban center. This is not negative inherently. It is a negative look, but the information is not negative. The information is accurate, Mr. Shirley.
The information, for instance, that there's no water on site is incorrect. Yes.
Well,
it has always been on the site, Cliff.
Well, are your tenants connected?
They had water.
No, are they connected to the water supply?
They would not have been connected.
Precisely. And that's why they tell us that they don't have no water. That's the point. Yes.
After 54 clients that are doing their build out. How many complain that they don't have any water?
I don't know. I don't know the exact number.
You got one anonymous letter.
Yes, and we went there last Friday and spoke to a number of them. The story was not based on one. The story was triggered by that anonymous letter from a tenant.
One of our representatives was on site, Cliff. And only one tenant they spoke to, and that was Juicy Beef, who were doing their work and had no issue in their business.
Well, we're not going to confirm that or deny that, because I don't know that. We're not going to tell you which tenant we spoke with. We're not going to do that.
No, I don't want to know which tenant you spoke. I'm just saying, one of 53 tenants cannot be considered to be a letdown. The magnitude, I mean, I would hope and I would pray that not one tenant would have an issue. One tenant is one too many.
So is it a fact that you have got to be picking up the tab for the supply of water to KFC?
Nothing of the sort. Again, that's misinformation. Right? KFC signed a lease agreement with the Mont Bay Urban Center, not with FTJ. FTJ has no control over any one of our tenants that is on the site. At no point did KFC
Dwayne.
to us, Mont Bay Urban Center, about water. All the issues that was raised were long results. That's why KFC had such a dynamic, successful opening and doing business and continue to do business at its highest level.
Finally, we are out of time, Mr. Shirley. When are the issues going to be resolved?
I'm pleading, while we expect, I told you when we'll have electricity.
Yes.
And I told you as of today, water will be there based off.
water in the already. So you said, how many people have how mad people there, man? What did I say? I'm mad people there. I'm mad people.
And how we communicate to the public.
I'm mad people there, man. They forget what you say, you know?
Sending negative.
You say, as of, that was yesterday. Water go there. And the man don't say water in there, you know? How mad people there. I tell you, this is like you're walking a straight line. Lie on the last for a month.
Just to be sure, as of this moment, all your tenants have water at the center.
I did not say that, kids.
You know,
Today, not this moment. Today and this afternoon.
No,
they will
me give
all
up,
have
no.
water at the center.
All have
Me give up. Me done. Me done. Me say, no. Jamaica really gone back way, you know? You know, say Jamaica gone back way. We really gone back way. No, sir. There was something can't last for long. And the man did just say everybody a tell lie and one tenant a tell lie. And then he said, as of today, everybody are going to have water. And the question was asked. And then we asked him back now, he said that. Hey, no man. They may assign. No. They may assign. Unnecessary people they either take them. Unnecessary people are mad out. No man. I would have never gonna make myself look like me a stupid either. You see me if I'm in a position there. Me I just acknowledge and say, you know, yeah, we open well, the reason why the this is all me that put it. Me say, well, the reason why the Prime Minister comes because we were in the finishing phases. And we thought more than less that we would have got everything done on time within the 2 months. But we had a little setback and we didn't have it done. And with burial come, it set us back a little. Then look from burial come and gone. And 1 year I had now. And now then come and blame Melissa now, you know. Melissa. Remember now? They go cut ribbon 2 months before burial. Burial came, July of 2024. Melissa came the 28th of October 2025. No more than 1 year that. So why Melissa? So waiting for all of them the time when I get it connected. So why are Melissa get the blame now? Huh? Why Melissa get the blame? On a two lie. On a two lie. The place not ready for the ribbon cutting. The place not ready for the ribbon cutting. It was a PR stunt by the government of Jamaica. Trying to pull out every stop because the election was coming. That was the reason for that place. It never done. I want to come out and tell truth to the nation, man. We sick of one now, man. We sick of one. Good night, Clive. Sick of one now, man. I get on top of people's nerves.
Oh, I see.
I'm not gonna hear this.
Extremely high rent. I could never understand why the government is renting another government entity at this rate.
I'm not listening.
But it turns out that although the Factories Corporation of Jamaica operates this facility, they are in charge of it, they don't own 100% of it. China Harbour Engineering Company owns 30% of this facility. Factories Corporation of Jamaica owns 29%, and the other 41% is owned by private equity investors. Now, we don't have a list of the private equity investors.
You might say
China Harbour
NCB.
Engineering Company, they built the building. They were the contractor. They did the physical construction of the building. NCB financed the operation through a $6 billion loan, and Factories Corporation of Jamaica owned the land because this is where the Goodyear factory used to be, and Factories Corporation of Jamaica owned it. But now it makes a bit more sense. It's not Factories Corp. I don't think Factories Corporation alone sets the rate, because one would think you lower the rate, fill up the facility, and then move on. But as it is today,
In a year?
extremely high rent.
So the government now going to move even the municipal corporation and put it on the urban center. So the government are going to pay in own. How are they? The government are going to pay to government. If you don't understand what I mean. The government are going to move the municipal corporation from where it presently is at a cheaper rate. Put it at the urban center for a more expensive rate. Yet the government own 29%. So government are going to take government money, pay government. You don't understand what I say? Or it sound confusing? Let me explain it again. Factories Corporation of Jamaica is a government-owned entity. Right? And they own 29% in the St. Thomas Urban Center. What the government plan to do, the criminal them plan to do, because this is a highway robbery now. This is highway robbery. What the government plan to do is to move the government, anything where government own, and put on the urban center and pay rent to the urban center. Yet the government own 29%. So the government are going to use government money pay government. You do not understand it. Oh, me never say this. You can't say all on the once about the PNP. You can't put no finger upon one PNP for do this madness. You own the government. Factories Corporation of Jamaica own. The government own 29% of the urban center. The government, I'm going to move the government, something them and put on the urban center. And then take government money and pay government shares in it, you know. So a government money, I got pay government money. You know, see the mix up. And them are going to rent it 10 times the amount of where them and move them from and put them. Yet we have to go pay tax. And on still a walk and borrow money. You know, see them people are crosses. You know, see that? No man, some can't go like, me never hear them kind of something in a lie. Me know say madness are going, but them, me don't never madness them, eh? I'm madness we call them, eh? You know make it make sense. Now it's a question we don't want to know, because, listen me, me want somebody who understand, come over here tonight, come explain to me, please, do come explain to me. Come explain to me, you know. Come explain to me. Because I know some plan for God church tonight. Me here, then start singing. I'm going to keep prayer service. I have to put like a spirituality in my life, because right now, if I make them sit there consume me, with them a lie and sit there with them are going with this country. Me will get crazy. Me get crazy. Which part then they are pay rent right now? They must say I pay about. Wait, how much they say them a pay a place again? I don't remember I figure, you know. And which part them a move, them go put on the urban center? The government have to go pay for use where government have shares in it. That's conflict of interest. Because if you put them there, them supposed to pay lesser than where them did pay other place where them in there. So by the time them collect in whatever money, no road up a St. Thomas can fix, because the government may actually have to help put in money in there to pay the rent on the urban center. Because none of them one own it neither. So maybe for them shares can't pay. So what them doing now, you see the government here, them tricky, you know. Let me tell you the whole thing. Also the rent is tied to the exchange. So if the US and the Jamaican currency, them a pay the rent in a neither, you know, equivalent US. Jesus Christ. Right, me tired now. Me have to stop this. Me can't go. Hey, me understand what make Mark Golin come out sometime, right? It's too much for him go up with that. It will run you mad. It will run you crazy. It will run us crazy. We can't keep up with them. And you know what I say? God almighty, man. You want to tell me something, just go on and not even one little time. You can't look in on yourself and say, you know, make we stop now and do what is right. You just go on, sir. Nothing in none of uno over there. Uno labor right. Nothing in uno that say, boy, this not look right. Uno agree? And then come up and say, oh, a bad mind, the PNP them bad mind. Uno talk to me. Nothing in uno, no little God conscience na come in uno. Not even one little teeny bit. And I say, boy, no man. You know, so we have to stop this, we have to do. We want better. Not like a teeny, just like a teeny, weeny bit, so. We can't continue like this. Me don't know what happen as Nadia, so we don't know, but something have to be done, brother. It can't continue. This can't continue. It cannot continue. It cannot. They do this because they know the average Jamaican does not have the critical reason, especially in finance, so they can do this. Well, as much as me not know, me no sure say, me think me better than Darrell Valls. Me believe me better than Darrell Valls. Me not an accountant, but me better than them. Because me sit down and me looking at it. Me would do a better maths than them. Me not gonna move one location for government and go put it at another place for more expense for the government. That the municipal corporation not even make enough money a month time for pay the very rent which part them have moved them from for go put them. So where it all come from? And remember, I know a steady 10-year lease at a fixed rate. It a go if a US dollar go up, the rent go up. And the US dollar now go down. So people, you not see what go on. You not see say sick na money and sink a place in one abyss. Jesus Christ. And you want to tell me say, that you call, well, the word prosperity may goes for uno anyhow. Because enough of uno there do no little thing and get on a little pocket money, so it's sweet uno. But for when I collect none and we are fair pay. Because enough of uno we are talking now, not pay tax, you know. Uno not pay none. Apart from you buy food and not have to buy. But no nothing else, no no car, no nothing for pay road taxes, no nothing for pay nothing, no pay property tax, no do nothing, so no nothing. So come now we found because enough of uno we say come here and contact, you see? Enough of uno we come here and contact. Uno not live nowhere. Uno not live nowhere. Me just as me turn me and Mrs. Betty take him out. Me just I go answer him, you know. Because I'm gonna tell him something tonight, so a good thing you take him out. You see how they stay? When you point out the truth to them, then come back on one class here. We can't better. All him not live nowhere now. He never be it for mining. Whoever it is, we type it there. No live nowhere. Dirty ghetto, no catch up in on a thief light and thief water. Nowhere no live. Anytime you say uno come back and talk and class people, you know what type of mentality be uno be. Uno party is a corruption. Uno party is a corruption. Uno no live nowhere. Uno no beard. A thief in light on the have, so none know for paying the bills or nothing. So three uno and the government are the same thieving criminal. That's why uno come here and can take up for you. Don't come on my platform because I am very hard phone tonight. Come in and no one come and defend. Can't come here and come defend corruption on my platform. Because corruption defend corruption. So you have to be somebody that is corrupt to come here, come talk nonsense. You don't see the thing you don't see the thing getting from bad to worse. You don't see that. Tell me what you're not defend. Tell me. Tell me what you're really and truly defending. How can the government build an urban center, have 29% shares in the building, move in the government building, the municipal corporation, from where they must have pay cheap rent, and putting them in the urban center to pay back to the government. So, and the government are going to take money from the government purse to pay back the same government entity into the 29%. Does that make any sense? Does it make any sense? Why you can't think? Why you can't comprehend? Why you not love to hear truth? Explain it to me. And now this is where the country reach, and I know Mrs. Summer Christian come out and talk. Oh, this and all that. When I know if you come out and talk, or not come out because say nothing, you know, now we gone bad. See them up America, you know? The whole of them are ball now, you know. The whole of them are ball. Because some I see, you see, and some of with black people, me tell you, say, me sick of you. I'm sick of you now, God no. Elections of consequences. I want you to hear what I'm saying. Elections in any jurisdiction have consequence. Serious one. And you know why observation over the years? In every jurisdiction that has two political parties, one is always evil more than one. Not that any of them is perfect, because of mankind we are dealing with. But if you look into what I'm saying carefully, look in America. My observation over the years is that, and it's not that I'm choosing. Remember, I'm not American, I don't have no vote. But my observation, and from when I've been following it clearly from the bush. And you know when they draw my attention to watch it is when they go down Iraq for Saddam Hussein. It's like me sit down and me look into it and me say, that time man don't really do them nothing. Even if you don't like them, we all then do things. And remember man, and me watch it, and me watch it. And from this, I have an interest to follow. And my observation following American politics from right there, so me watch it. Me realize that anytime the Republicans are in, the world is at war more than when the Democrats are in. And you can't say what no one said tonight. That's my observation. It's my observation. And right now we can see what is happening, that the Republican is in. And Mr. Donald Trump is absolutely pure madness that take place in the world. All people when I trouble you, who no going to trouble them. Look at Cuba. Cuba, you see how Jamaica is a hypocrite and a government here. Because I never say this. Cuba been always nice to Jamaica. Cuba all in a coronavirus, sending doctors, sending nurse. Cuba always a come here with doctors to look about people eye free of cost. Free. And all of us sit down. And everybody afraid of Donald Trump. That's nobody would say, all right, make we help Cuba with a little bit of oil so that they can keep their little grid on, keep their little production for bake their little bread and keep them above, you know? Everybody are withdraw because then get threatened and say, anybody do not know where them are going to do them and where them. So everybody are secure. They say, but no, hypocrite. Because when we didn't need Cuba, Cuba was there for us. All I want to labor right. Don't send on a picnic out of Cuban school. I think you should have take out on a picnic them out of the Cuban school. All I want to labor right. Should have take out on a picnic them out of Ozemati, GC Foster College, and Gavin Massio. When that's one name again? Where do you want me to talk? Somebody tell me. One of them vocation school down in the country too. A Cuba Billy. Jamaica is a recipient from Cuba. And we neighbor a suffer. They have no oil because Donald Trump cut off the oil. And you know what we do? Make them dead because we prefer. Listen me man, I don't like them something when I say I go. I don't like it. We afraid. We all are go dead. Every man that was born into this world will die one day. So if a dead, we're afraid of talk truth. We still are dead. Donald Trump are dead too, you know. You think I'm going to die forever come do nonsense? And guess who come here and warn on before election? I was one of them who come here and tell you, say, don't vote for him. Oh, no, I remember me telling you. I don't know if you remember. I just tell you, if you want, you can send for me down here and you can revoke my visa and you can do anything you want. That I not care. I not go to America till me dead. Yes, and you know, say she now I get joined up now. You know, so the Trinidad woman will join up with him. I get access to oil from Venezuela now. Yes, she get access. Them are going to use down there for some way for some port. So that's why I want to run fear. I tell you, a coward always try to drive fear in a people. It will be too late. But me upset for no. And you know, Darrell Vaz is a little liar lip man. He's a little liar man. You, Darrell Vaz, is a liar. You are going to say, them they send nothing down here for aisle. Then when the alpha picture them, the text, they send come for some aisle. I want to give them the aisle. We not trust you. Because you never talk truth out of your mouth. Yet, Jamaica have students right now in a Cuba. We say they don't know what going to happen because them have to turn off light early. A couple of hours, them have give people because aisle where they have. Mexico not going to send some aisle. Mexico not bother send no aisle because everybody afraid of Donald Trump. Afraid him come bomb them up. Well, make him bomb up everybody, man. We need some strong back people to stand up and talk. These things can't continue. Some of we have to just dead off, man. Because remember, you know, let's take slavery if we talk about it. I fight them way out, you know. Them sit down and say, you know, so we're not going to deal with this no more. Enough is enough now. We'll fight way out of this, you know. And fight them way out of it. And everybody sit down and look. Me not even hear the UN say nothing. Me not hear them say nothing, say this is wrong. Everybody silent. I want to go on. It look like them say, Obia, no. I don't believe in that Obia, but we just attack, say. I must Obia then Obia, everybody make everybody silent. Something wrong, man. Me feel say Andrew Oles Obia Jamaica people then too, cause something wrong. One government cannot get away with so much criminality. It can't right. It cannot right. This can't right. And then when me come here and talk, someone not come here contact. If I ever come on my platform, I'm going to chat no foolishness, you see. Because I must learn for no wrong from right. Let me tell you, it no matter who you support, you know, if they're wrong, they're wrong. You see what they're with the Silvera case, or me look out against Silvera wrong? I don't think he shouldn't get no manslaughter charge. If he got prison. Prison, if he got prison. The inward prison. Maximum security, if forget. Me no business when you want to say or do. He analyze his wife. And him not forget no, nothing at all, but them are charging for the manslaughter deal. Me not support that. Because the man wrong. So I saw we want people to talk. So whether you're PMP or if you're JLP and when they're wrong, we must say they're wrong. You no can't tell me so them sitting here where Andrew Owens are doing their country right and call that prosperity. You see the prosperity I make the country go down. People in a wheelchair are drop out a wheelchair. Because the wheelchair they don't have no bottom in them. The people they not on a bed, hospital over full. People are laid down on cardboard. And no sister something wrong with that in the country. Everywhere, after you come off of the highway, them, everywhere you turn a pothole. Everywhere. I tell you, I'm going to the town today. I was going in town today. One car park over this end. And you know, so one other man say one pothole in the middle of the road. You know where other man park? Over the other side. So there's no way. You have to go right down in the pothole. So everybody have to just take their time and go down in the pothole up again. Like a hill and gully ride. Hill and gully ride. When your government can take your airport, your 2 airport, and use 12 years of resources, that for the next 12 years, the government can collect no money off of Norman Manley or nothing. I want to call them something there. Prosperity. Come on, man. Something wrong with you, man. Something wrong with you. I son love the color green more than Jamaica. You see all the money where them a borrow? How much billions of US and something where them a borrow? My grandpitney and my great grandpitney them have to come pay them debt because them the debt they not going to pay off for now. And all them a do if them in fix the road and fix up the hospital and fix up the school And even since Melissa blow, I make more trip down at Westmoreland more than the Prime Minister of Jamaica. I'm not sit down and take it, you know. And you know, some of the hypocrite Christian, them say, oh, I say all of them stay, man. When you talk to some of them, oh, that's the only answer they have. Oh, I say all of them, none are better than none. That's a corrupt argument. Where you say command the whole world under one spell. No, but let's reason logic serious thing at tonight. Let us all reason in a reasonable fashion. Make we forget about what we support and what we not support. Forget about say you support Labour right and me support PMP. Forget about that. Let's talk about the reality of Jamaica right now. Right now, people are struggling to survive. Especially some of the people them down there still in the shelter. People still in a shelter in the school them. People are still asleep on the tarpaulin. Already anytime cold, they under them tarpaulin wrap up. Some of them catch flu. And how much money the government of Jamaica get. And until now, I don't see one person get one house. They say them are carrying how much container house by January and give the people them none. They gonna give the people them 20,000 and call it roof support and tell them say any how they not buy the roof sitting up with the 20,000. Andrew tell the people them say I'm gonna call more cup on the people then for 20,000 Jamaican dollar. I don't know how much sheet I think 20,000 the government, the Prime Minister of Jamaica. It's there, you can go research it. Tell the people them that anyhow them check it and find out say them not buy where them for buy the roof with the 20,000 Jamaican dollar. Him gonna call more cup on them. Yet him not certify and can't tell you where he get him money yet and nobody not call more cup on him. And tell me if you're right, and I can type in the comment. Tell me if them something right. And I should just sit back and don't have a voice and don't say anything because, oh, Christian must have said nothing. The Bible says Christian is the light of the world and we are the salt. And if the salt lost its savor, wherein shall it be salted? Meaning that are we salt up a pot? Are we supposed to see the thing? Are we supposed to? Because back in the days, there's a big Jamaican umbrella of churches. Usually come out and speak against things, but I never say go in a con. But me don't know, master. All of a sudden, everybody quiet. Everybody quiet. Well, I blew, good night. If I obey them at work, they find one good obey man because it really work. I one thing we can tell you. The people then quiet. The people then quiet. Then quiet. Then just go and then just take anything. So now everything I go raise. Down to the social media platform where we are used, I got tax. Never in the history from Philip Palwell carrying all of these monopolies. The PMP never ever think for say them I got tax us. For using these social media platforms. Well, I'm trying to know how it's going to work. I was listening to a clip and they were saying it's maybe through the bank. But the bank already tax us because I'm going to show you something. Let me show you say the bank already a tax us, so I'm more tax we're going to pay. Me pull up a transaction for my bank account and show you now. Say, we pay tax. Even we have to pay tax already. I show me going to show you so we have to pay tax already. So I'm going to increase it. A lot of people not take notice of these things, you know. Me log into this account and show you something. So only more tax we're going to pay. We have already been paying tax. All right, let me pull it up. Details. All right, so if me use the ATM machine, like yesterday me use the ATM machine, and it was $10,000 Jamaican me pull from it, and they charge me GCT tax of $1.54. Plus, I don't know what the POS tax fee is about. That's $10.30. So when you put all of that together, it's $11.84 me pay for pull at $10,000. Oh, you watch it, Kimani, so you see what go on. Your bill one chicken coop and it costs you more than I know exactly what you said, Marianne. That's true. All right. I went to the supermarket. I went into a place that said the name Century, and I spent $3,160. And I have to pay back the same thing. $1, 1.54 and 10.53. So every time I use the card, I pay tax using my card. Did you all know so I pay tax? So on a new tax, on a implement it, so when I watch we're going to have more we're going to pay. So remember when I tell you now, anytime April come and they implement this, you're going to see that go up. So also now, I'm going to say something to you now. Let me look for the last from a YouTube channel. Let me find it. So it's February. Let me find it for January. 2 tax then take when the little money come to the account. Half of the money. For them for collect my money, them take $2,000 and they take another $1,000. It almost come to $4,000. That them take out of it when it come to the bank account. So now what am I plan for those? So you use Amazon or you use, like me now we have a Starlink. That monthly money that me pay, them are going to tax it now. So me are going to end up a pay tax on the Starlink. At this side reach. When you find a government can tax a liquor soda where a poor man pitney buy, because they can't afford nothing more. And when we're going to talk about everybody for eat healthy, people don't have the money for eat no healthy nothing. So them have to just grab 1 pound of rice, 1 tin of mackerel and 1 bag juice. And that's the fact. All of the foreign, so they them a plan for all tax. A whole heap of tax them a tax with. Now make them pretty it up and make it look like say I just certain things. Every right across the board a tax. So yet then come out and tell you about, oh, we didn't charge any new tax, no new tax, no new tax. They were selling out our asset, taking it for put into for the every year the budget runs short. They find money. They not nothing more for sell now and find. So them have to come out now and all the tax we not pay for the year. The year account to them. You're going to triple them now. So then go right across the board. Yeah, YouTube, Amazon, TikTok. So any money where you make off of the apps them, the government of Jamaica is going to tax you. That's how they're going to get the tax. So then go and borrow 1 heap of money, then still a tax you, then lend JPS a whole lot of money, and then now JPS turn around and tax we back 7% instantly. And the grid them no fix. a power station they have all across the place. A connect 1,000 or 500 to depends on the location. The grid them no fix, so we don't have no grid in Jamaica now. Down in the west. Maybe this section. But down in the west, the grid them no fix. And them did say no new tax. But me no say nothing no go so. Me no say nothing no go so. Me no say I told you know. And that's why, when me say sometimes me really have to come and talk to sensible people because everybody's sensible, so you can't talk to who nonsense. So you left them alone. Because they don't go see you in a way. They want to portray you how they think. And then I know what I'm talking about, so I have to talk about it. Me not like what me seeing. Me not expect a magic one, but the dirtiness we are going can't stop. Too much criminal minds. Too much criminal minds is in power in Jamaica. And because of that, if me have good road for drive pan, me not have a problem. Hello, good night. Hello.
Good night, Auntie Generado.
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm great.
You sound great too.
Long time I don't call this show.
That me I say I must pressure reach you now, make you call me.
No, man. What really happened is that schooling is very challenging and hectic.
Yeah.
But then it is a national disgrace.
It's a disgrace, man.
I was listening to Spice. I recall a station there with the gentleman.
Oh, Portland Spice. Colin Bell.
Portland Spice.
Yeah.
Colin Bell. Mm-hmm. And the gentleman was on. Him always on, man.
Yeah, man. Ralston Iron.
Ralston Iron.
Yeah.
And Ralston Iron said, in the world, there is no country that can be found came out of a devastated hurricane like that and tax its people for just 4 months. We're not out of the woods yet, We're not out of the woods yet, then. And this is what the government could bring to the table.
What may I say, as one gentleman on my playing clip the other day was saying, him could have see if the government just make a year run off and make a rebuild and all of that. But everything just after the hurricane and just everything, sir. But let me tell you the real reason what's happening at the government. The government not too sure if they would win back the election. And they did set it away that anyhow for crash it. That if any new government is coming in, they start blame and say, see that the PNP come in and say then come in and that. But still because we have a court case and still have to fight a battle. So him fight the battle and he scrape through it now. So everything crumbled down on him now. Where him set it for somebody else, him drop right in the pit where him set. And that happened.
Like A-Man.
Yeah, like A-Man. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But then, this is what, not me, that is what the uneducated voted for. Jamaica, choose Jamaica. And I just sorry that the persons in the West have to be suffering because Dwayne Vas come out sometime in November, December and said by January, the
grid. I want people to remember that. I'm glad they bring that out. I want people to remember say the grid himself. All right.
And the grid will fix by January 2026. And I saw in this month where JPS come out again and said that I said about 17 to 18,000 people still having no lives.
Listen, me now.
So
You see the number the two of them come out with a lie, them I tell. And more than that, because I say people are comment underneath the post and I say, them not believe that, because even in St. Elizabeth, and everybody get back no light down at St. Elizabeth neither. And me telling you already on this platform, right? It going to be me telling you, say no magic one can't wave. It's impossible for Westmoreland to get back light so quick, all of it. Because down there's some mash up in a man.
Devastating.
Alright, so even with them a check board, what about the people that were their house totally devastated and then they get back? Them the counting of the 17,000? You think them?
No, I don't think so.
So all them are going to say, so you saw me trying to talk about 95. May I show you something? May not cut you, but may I show you something how they lie. Then put up one Jamaica map and show and say 95% of Jamaica have light. That does not
Give me a minute, please. That's what I'm calling about.
no problem. That can be correct because of the whole of Jamaica and a light. People then keep us at Jamaica and all of Jamaica get the hurricane. So you can't put the whole of Jamaica. We want to know in the areas that were devastated. Oh my, that's what the trick is, you know. People will get tricked, right? That's a kind of now look on that. They might come and say, 95% of Jamaica have backlight. Make it sound like say at the areas that is devastated would have 95. No, people don't look on the map where they put up because these are the things where they use for trick people, you know. But this is true me so mad, they can't trick me. You see the areas, they not dwell upon the area we get it for tell you how much percent of those people get back light. That we not hear. Because you can't count we when I out of light. We don't have nothing up for we mash up. Tell me how much percent of the people in the areas that are affected that have backlight. They can't do it. So they come with a general statement to make it look like say, the thing are going. It ain't impossible, but they tell you, you know? I go there and I see it for myself. It couldn't get backlight so quick. Hey, I drive miles. And I never see light posts. I never know if a breeze car where post them. I never see no light posts. Miles, I don't see no light post. And that a main road. Remember, I don't go off of the main. The only time I turn off of the main and I go to Petersfield School. And I telling myself for miles, I don't see no. You see, when I go through Black River, the wall of this will come right round on the seaside because the hospital, the wall of this, I take the back road, this will go straight back. Every post down. Everything mash up. When we come back, I run about now and I head between if I go to the border at Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth. You see, after you left border, until you reach almost White House, before you see one light post. When I bend over, when I broke, miles you don't see none. I remember, so when I go inside of the place them where the people them house lit down, I just the straight road where I drive on. There's nowhere in ever creation. So, if we stop make them politicians manipulate on the mind. They are hypocrites. And this government in do it best. Where say you're a tenant in Kingston. Yeah, that's what them need for tell you. Then I tell you that the part. Because even Nikisha area, South Manchester, South St. James, them not get back no light. And I what last week, I see them I say within the next 2 weeks, them I make that. But the JPS man come out and say some people not get back no light till April here. And that's how Dwayne Vas he say, my try. Because Tree taking money, you know. And he want to make it look like say, I speed up things. That's the whole thing make him come out and say that. So 95% is not accurate. It can't accurate. A fool ever try fool people. What me say in a Fergie? You can't draw a map of Jamaica and show us 95% of Jamaica have light. 3/4 of Jamaica did always have light after a hurricane. Because they never get just minimal damage. So when I have in this section even St. Elizabeth. Even St. Elizabeth. After going down Spur Tree Hill and that section there, so when they say Witter the MP down there, so that section of St. Elizabeth no mash up bad enough. That section of St. Elizabeth no mash up bad. The Black River area and the area there, so them get it bad. The whole all right across in Westmoreland, especially eastern Westmoreland. So other little places get little damage, but nothing of significant like down at them the area there. So you drive through all Manchester, the whole of Mandeville, all this. So no light post there fall down in them place there. The whole of them did the same way. Clarendon. Some people get minimal because some people never have a good structure. So the breeze just blow down their house and not really. Not the big, 1 and 2. And when me see me attack, as me say, I'm going to go inside, because I'm going to come off of the main, so it could be worse. But from where you can see on the main, Black River and eastern Westmoreland get the worst of the storm. When you see all the big old church, them, it just rip them apart. They just blow down the church, them. The angle, them old church with it, we make out of the brick and them something, they just mash them up. They just mash them up. So what I'm saying, when JPS come back out and I tell them about 3/4 Jamaica have light, tell them that to no one here. Tell us how much percentage in the area that was most damaged by the hurricane get back light. That's the question. And any one of the journalists then will get an opportunity to ask them at the next press briefing. Ask him. We don't want to hear about the part that was not devastated. In the areas that was devastated, how much percentage of the people are reconnected back to the power station, not the grid? So we then lie itself with the about then put on some stuff down at Westmoreland and people go there and steal them away. Where people them not go steal them away and do it with them. Tell me when nobody are going to do it when something if you hook up light post wire. How would them are do with it? We're sick and tired of them and the lie. Every time you see them come out and talk, then just sit down and look on this. Say look on the liar people here, man. The lies a tale. It kind of like they just lie. It kind of like they can't say nothing and tell lie. All the Daryl Valls, I don't know how he sleep when night come. And Christopher Tufton. Let me tell you the 4 criminals in the Jamaica Labour Party. Every one of them ministry. Pay money missing. Pay money missing. No accountability. All of them have problem, but then 4 major ones: agriculture, health, telecommunication. As we talk about telecommunication, Andrew put back Andrew Wheatley. Boy, may I tell you, see, man, the country is something wrong with it, man. Something wrong with it. You know, there's something wrong with it. I don't want to hear nobody tell me nothing about no black man story. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear no black man story. So you call me and you hang up back your phone. You call me and you hang up back your phone. I say I would have come. Even though I know about it. So to somebody that call me, so I must be now I am. Let me say I would for him. Yeah, you the call back, right?
Yes, I was calling back.
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead.
Yes, I was saying that today myself and a co-worker was discussing in the West how devastating and how the government is implementing new tax on the people of Jamaica, including the parishes that were affected by the hurricane most. The gentleman looked at me and said that the government have to implement tax because a tax on the country.
I'm mad people then.
So we end up at a point where we had a conversation in regards to JPS. So I'm telling you, the government should never take the people's money and give to JPS.
Should not give JPS nothing.
Should never give JPS the government money. Because one, JPS has been robbing Jamaica right, left and center for the for years I cannot even check.
You're true, man.
And he's saying that the government has to give JPS the money because people need light. They say people can stay without light, but them can't stay without shelter because there's a lot of person out there in the West still not have no shelter.
True.
Still not have nowhere to live. And back in the days, we never used to have light.
We didn't have no light. We didn't have no light and we survive.
We survive. And people, all right, them cases them have to fix the grid down there. Where people have to get all support, put light in it. Better if the government did give the people them the money and fix people place. People will find means and way how to work it out. Because once people comfortable and have somewhere can put them head, life is the least, would be the least of their problem. But we as Jamaican, because we are blinded by party or politics, we can't see the wrong in it. And I was listening to the news, but I just did the headlines. I think that I heard that the government have abandoned I'm not quite sure, I don't want to bring the wrong narrative. But on TV, but I think the government said they might go buy new buses.
What kind of new bus and it bus then not make no money?
I'm not sure to be honest, but I heard something like some new buses is coming on board. So I don't know if them are going to revamp those one dilapidated and those one that have so much mileage. Because to be honest, I don't see the purpose of those buses.
The bus them, but they put out one headline last week that the bus them will lose $billions. The bus now make no money. And plus all the ugly school bus them where they carry down here for election sitting there. Penny they not take it. Only little primary school penny they take it. The bigger penny they not take it.
No, the bigger penny they not take it. Because the other day in Spanish Town, I saw one. And it was empty.
The empty, only one that pass to me are the empty every day. I got time when the primary school penny then we take it 1 and 2. It was never full yet.
And the gentleman pay 1.8 billion.
A lie man I tell him don't pay nothing. And the same JPS money they sitting fishy about it too.
Something fishy about it. All of a sudden I get up and you say you go loan JPS that money.
And the exact money where they get for the insurance then take lend JPS. Tell me if it makes sense.
Simple. Something
wrong. Something wrong. And then when Mark Golding asks, so where the rest are coming? I know we're not hearing nothing about the rest. I know you know notice that could die down, we're not hearing nothing about the rest. Criminality in it because they grill them no fix.
No. It is obvious that the grills are not fixed. Not at all. So So I don't know if Jamaican people are continue to make this government mislead them, bring them astray, because no government in the history, no government, and research has done by Ralston, said there is no government in the history coming out of a hurricane like that.
But me think me and you that die long enough to know say from when we die and I see hurricane and sitting all of that. We never say where happen now happen. Yes,
Definitely,
we may say in our lifetime we say Gilbert and it never as bad as this one down at the west. But there's a good to it too. Regardless of how it's a category 5 hurricane hit the island. It's not all of the island get hit.
No, that is why them should have focused more resources down at the west.
So they should have penetrate pan, but you don't notice that they're not penetrate. Hey, not even the generator where people then get for give people then they not give people them.
Jesus Christ. I say the auditor general put out one audit the other day where some Starlink.
Yeah, the Starlink there.
Storage.
Mm-hmm.
Storage. And the people them down at the west are suffer.
Them people are just wicked there, man. Them people are too wicked. Hey, I don't like talk about them, man. Trust me, they just upset my spirit. I don't really like talk about them. I gotta talk about them too, you know, because them are upset my spirit. I'm not make nothing upset my spirit.
No, not at all. Because them not want it.
I'm tired of them now.
No, about Jamaican thing and to the politics, and that's the problem. About any time when they reach a point, because I heard a gentleman saying that we don't promise the people them the 30, how much? 32,000 or 30,000 for the minimum wage.
At 32.
Yeah. And the government not talk nothing about that in regards.
Well, I'm going to say if I'm going to raise minimum wage when the budget read.
Like we see, and them say them put 43.8 billion in regards to public sector salary and retroactives. So like we see what will happen.
And that's what then go wrong. Remember one time when Portia said the country, them definitely tell little people then say we can't go on no wages for a while. Right now, we have borrowed too much money and we not know what's gonna happen to the country.
And we not produce.
We not produce, we not nothing for export, and we are so all the while you're gonna come and raise up the tax now upon the people and the wages. You can't continue so.
Not at all.
I believe so all of them money are where they miss under from the health ministry under Christopher Tufton, under Floyd Green, under the ministry of all of the money they were missing. We need to carry them a court and make them find it back and put it back in the purse.
Because what happened they did last year, our 2024, there was a $3 trillion.
Yeah, remember that.
Cannot be accounted for.
$3 trillion can't account for.
Them say cannot. And them say it is not missing.
Yeah, so Flavor will come out and say it's missing, but we can't know where there.
And it does die of
No, she said we have to say missing, we must say it's unaccounted for.
Legend, I never see nothing like that. I never see anything in the history of Jamaica.
We never see it neither.
These
I never see it neither. I'm old enough, so I should have supposed to see it.
Then these people need to be investigated, lock up and prison.
All of them.
Yeah, man. Because there is nobody to speak righteousness. I said, no, it cannot be like that. People are suffer and whatever, and money are bleed. I pose a question to the gentleman. I say, I want you to disagree, to agree that a government despise accountability is a government that harms its people.
True.
The gentleman say he don't know about that.
That's a labor right reason, man. They don't know nothing. Me wonder if I'm going to feel and them not feel nothing.
No, them not feel it, you know, and that's why, and I can tell you, most times when I say them a behave so, I don't know, but I may experience. Most time when me there around, and a person would have asked me say something, I'm most in there right.
And them ask you, and them beg you most.
Yeah, man, because before the election, one of them come to me and said, they should have said,
Thank you, Daisy.
Vote for the neighbor right here, because they don't have the good and thing. And since here, about 2 weeks ago, the same person come to me and said, oh, we increase ago. Because they're not going to increase from 2022. I tell you, say, me all right, man. I mean, wait out my son. And the man go on bad. I say, I want the money. Me tell you, say, anybody who vote for, I them him to go talk to. Come that the government. So these are the set of hypocrites. We are dealing with them.
Me know, man. Me know them. Me know them.
But as we always say, can and see the point of dance and interfere.
But it's a rough for the people, them, especially who are for a rebuild back now. And there's something them expensive.
Yeah,
the hardware expensive, you know?
Very much.
Hardware expensive. Yeah, hardware expensive. And you know what, that'd be the worst thing, you know? If one of the hurricane ever come hit with this area.
And when I check the history of Jamaica, you know, under the JSP administration, you have the most destructive hurricane.
We can check that, and that is the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yeah, man. Wicked set of people, them, man. About our work, that whatever the people them vote for.
But as I talk about that, Mr. Dan come out with the and talk about how Area Strong start back work. You see? Thank you, SJ.
Yes, I saw the gentleman man last week.
Which part you
last week I saw it. He was at a police. Some police get together. Or some conference with the police. Now an event with the police. Yes, he's back on his job.
Oh, you see him, okay.
But he's not here to Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it is so ironic that the gentleman out, nearly 2 months him out, you know.
Me know.
And the junior minister couldn't step up to the plate. And only asked a pilot the ministry.
And you always run the whole like government.
Jesus Christ.
You know, say Al Flaval Williams is just a face card.
Mr. Flaval Williams is worse.
Thank you, Daisy.
It's the worst thing for the tournament this week, sir. She's a bright woman. I don't see that.
Me not see it neither.
Because them say she should go to one university overseas.
Sure. I tell you the truth, as much as me know say he was Nigel Clark, he was a little trickster too, but he was more intellectual.
Yeah, man, and he was more effective and he could answer the question there.
Yeah, any question asked him can answer it.
And yes, because it seems like it's a person where it's an answer.
No, him did that though. Him in a work in a portfolio. So when you're in a portfolio, it's easy for you to answer a question. Flavor have no clue. Me say.
I never see.
Mr. Julian Robinson asked her one question Tuesday. And she have to get up and run her seat and talk to some people, you know, so around the corner. Me say, what they said there?
That is the permanent secretary, the finance secretary. About what? Why I mean I know. I mean just And the gentleman, like the gentleman wants to feel, that is Xavier name, because Xavier there is a shadow minister.
Yeah.
Is a junior minister.
All him have case a court too, Him have case in a court too,
Yes, definitely.
For criminality, where Integrity Commission find him. So, and the whole of them, everybody want to run go court when they find them.
That is why I pose the question. Any government that just say despise accountability is a government that arm the country because corruption pays,
Pay
corruption
them.
bleed the country,
But I'm disappointed in Andrew Holness. I'm going to tell you why. When him win 2016, me start to beg some my party now win, but me say, you know what, he's a young man. Maybe he come with some brilliant idea and,
Yes.
And if he go good for
Young mind.
Yeah, young mind. And
Young
me say,
mind.
if I go for the country, it will alright. But me I tell you, this a young mind, brother. Trust me to God.
Destructive man.
A
Very
destruction,
destructive.
man.
Yeah, man.
The man is self-corrupt.
That is why I never hear the man speak on any form of corruption at the government. I never hear the man speak about any minister who found wanted, weighed the balance and found wanted. At no point I hear the man come out and condemn. Because he can't condemn nobody, because he's the mastermind.
Yeah. Why? So let me ask you a question. Where do you think the country are going to head to?
I think the country are going to head. Then, I still think the country are going to head in a place where a revolt is going to happen in Jamaica. Because when people are hungry and people can't, and government, I was like, you give yourself 200% increase. I don't give nobody a crumb to the people. People are revolt.
Yeah, one day my bucket are going to drop out.
I believe the country have found itself in a place where people just take the street and boom down a stone government building and them sitting there. I feel like that I got but I feel like that is going to take place. People take the street.
Yeah.
And the man, I may say, if the man did have any mind, all of these investigations where man under, the man failed to step aside. The man failed to step aside. Andrew Holness cannot be the face of Jamaica, because once people say Andrew Holness, people are going to say him is a thief and him is a criminal.
But say all on social media for a while, if nobody not respect him again, then can cuss him all on TikTok, you see, man?
Nobody. As bad as thing back in the days when they used to cuss Sister P and then the people there, it never so bad enough. People used to talk, but this man make history.
Make history, man.
Yeah, man. Him broke record, man. Him break record.
Him broke record for real.
Yeah, man. I truth, man. I never hear nobody have nothing good for talk. That be a thief, be a criminal. He is corrupt and them something like that. No, man. You can't. As I said, I may tell the gentleman say the office of the Prime Minister tainted.
Yeah, true, man.
I may say, I'm a intelligent command, say I respect the office, but I don't respect the whole office.
I wonder if all when them watch all them video and hear we talk, if they're not looking at their conscience.
them not looking at them conscience because they might try to look somebody to lock up. And that is why you see them might try to extend the cyber crime hack.
Yeah, but they can't tap you and talk truth.
I always tell people the only thing can stand against defamation of the truth.
You can't lock up nobody. They want to intimidate people for not talk. If me talk the truth, Like what with Diana, where we see it with Diana, where we say, I will say you're not certified, and why you can't declare your asset. We have all the right for call your thief.
Simple.
Because you not declare your asset for we know why you have. So we expect else people can say, so I can't carry a court for that. So in the judge I say, so why you say it's a thief? But we say, but Your Honor, the man has not been certified for 4 years leading this country. Why him can't declare his asset to the Integrity Commission? It's only when somebody have something to hide or them is a thief. And she can make her decision when me say that.
Simple. Because at the end of the day, if you don't have nothing to hide, I make allow people to do their work. And not only that, I just bring in lawsuit and kind of thing against the own government entity.
Exactly.
Whatever go like that.
Can't go like that.
And the then command, I see him attack when they do the opening of the parliament, the parliament, sermon and things. And I see, can you see how the man face big? You see, get big antigen.
Sure.
Because money, them not feel for money, you know. Them not feel for money, so them well comfortable and right. But the day will come when it will come to face the judge up top.
Shoot.
Them will face the God Almighty.
We all have to face that. So we can go and do all we want to do.
They must say people for meet their judge and
then Maker.
I'm the one that when him ever meet them, because the abstract thing when him do in a Jamaica, when him ever meet him the judge. When him ever meet the judge.
The time will come.
They say Auntie Jed, I don't like to see that. But me no I ears don't me no watch TV, you know, because me no want to see them Auntie Jed. I don't want to see that.
But nobody now watch TV watch. Because me want TV now, so when them grandpitney come and play it, watch cartoon on it. Nobody know what TV.
Nobody not interested in the news.
Nobody not
interested in the news.
Should we follow news online?
Yes.
We see the news them online, you know. So nobody not really watch TV like that again.
Because at the end of the day,
I can't tell when me see that. I'm going to start, but I think I want to start watch school challenge at evening time. Me never to understand.
Yes.
Me never to understand the TV when they have out there, so me never bother.
Okay.
I want digital set now, me never to understand it. I know say, hey, I'm a grandparent, they understand it like crazy, you know.
Yeah man. Them in there say these children they are
probably, you know. I talk about one like a 4-year-old one, you know.
Yeah man. And they manipulate anything right now.
Right now if you go up on this, I tell you, you can go up on it, go find YouTube and find everything.
Okay.
Them brain computerized.
Yeah man, and them mind.
Yeah.
And them mine is advanced than me and you.
True, man, them mind advanced, I tell you.
Very much advanced.
Yeah. But glad to hear your voice and thank you for your input.
Yeah man, you're welcome man.
Yeah man, you have to text along for call again.
Okay, yeah man, no problem. Alright, take care, Auntie.
Yeah man, take care. First you said them a laugh. They are perverse, it make them excited. Oh, it looks for true. It look like it make them excited for true. You're perfectly right, Panda. I'm going to say somebody send me something. Let me see what I say. Alright, let me look on that when we finish. Let me play about this. Let me see if I find back the clip here. And play back the clip here, I'm going to listen back. Let me see if I can find it already now. I can't find back something. Me want to play about this gentleman, man. I bring out some good point. Alright, let me left that. Let me play Anthony Hilton was saying something in regards to the so I'm breaking news that I find drug bust at FedEx halfway Tree Road. Wonder how that work. Listen to Anthony Hilton.
This is Anthony Hilton, opposition spokesman on trade, industry, and global logistics. 10 months ago, the Prime Minister stood in Morant Bay, cut a ribbon, and declared the Morant Bay Urban Center open for business.
That's why I'm doing.
It was not true.
It was not true.
It was a lie.
It was a lie.
Today, that facility remains a glorified construction site. There is no light, no water, sewage issues persist, and the retailers who invested their hopes and savings are still locked out, bleeding revenue while they wait for keys that should have been in their hands last year.
So then I get the key neither.
Why were millions of taxpayer dollars spent on a ceremonial opening when it was obvious the work was incomplete? This was not leadership.
Can't be leadership.
This was a political photo opportunity staged at the public's expense.
They're not here.
I'm calling for full disclosure. What role has the Factories Corporation of Jamaica played in this fiasco? Who is funding the cost overruns? And most importantly, when will the government stop treating the people of Jamaica as mere props for an election campaign?
Truth.
These business operators deserve answers. The Jamaican people deserve better than political theater funded by their own pockets. The time for accountability is now.
At pnp.org.jm.
Well said. Well said. Top take for props no man. That's exactly what them are doing, Taking us for props. Joanne Sinclair. This is an utter national disgrace. You come out and cut ribbon and know so the place now. This is a big embarrassment. It goes to show your credibility, Mr. Prime Minister. The urban center of St. Thomas, show your credibility because you knew that the place never ready. You know. And now because everything is surfacing, I run out. And I try now to fix up everything quicker so then turn it now. I fail. And it's an embarrassment. And everybody should be voicing an opinion about this. Because enough is enough. And we are sick and tired to be used as props. We are sick. This is what Mark Golding has sort of. The NHT is another raid for the country. Listen to this.
Today, I want to talk a bit more about the National Housing Trust. I did a video a couple of weeks ago celebrating the fact that this year is the 50th anniversary of the National Housing Trust, an institution started in 1976 by then Prime Minister Michael Manley, and that institution which has had a transformational impact on the housing situation in Jamaica over the years since then. Now, in 2013, when the PNP government had just come into office, we faced a situation where the debt of the country was completely out of control. We'd inherited that from Bruce Golding, his regime, who had entered into an IMF agreement. You remember they had to abandon it. They weren't performing any of the commitments under it. And we had to bring things back under control and get the debt down. And we got advice, independent professional financial advice that said that if we did this for 4 years, it wouldn't impact adversely the NHT's performance of its mandate. And the decision was taken to help to get Jamaica back on its feet at a critical time by this 4-year commitment. The law was amended to allow that. At the time, Andrew Holness spoke against it. He's on record, I believe, on TV saying that if he was Prime Minister, he would ensure that the resources of the trust were only used for the purposes for which they were funded there and so on.
That in principle, you believe that NHT funds should be ring-fenced to be used for NHT contributors?
It should be ring-fenced to use for the objects and purposes of the legislation. Yes.
So let's just say the court ruling goes either way. Let's say there is a court ruling that says no, actually, the government can use it for whatever it wants. You have your belief in principle. Does that mean that as Prime Minister, you would then follow through on those principles?
Yes,
either amend the law if necessary,
yes,
and ensure, in fact, that
you're in lie. I him that attacked to John Deion Jackson Miller, you know. And he come and he raid, you know, man. When we say raid, you know where man put it up? So 30-31 when he knows say if maybe a government change. So all of him rest of time, I read them, I go read 11.8 billion a month.
Greetings. Today, I want to talk a bit more about the National Housing Trust.
Boy, may I tell you, I am telling you, it is an embarrassment and it is disgraceful to the country of Jamaica. My mission is simple when I come here and speak politics. It's to point out the truth to you. That's my mission. That's why I comes here. Who is this Arias? I don't know who is Arias. Who is Arias? Type in the comment, let me know who you are. Never seen that name before. And I'm not taking in anybody wanna know. Because I have a little bad ways, I'm not sure. Type in the comment, tell me who you are, and then I'll accept it. I want to show you something down in central Manchester. I see Dwayne Vas highlighting it.
I am Dwayne Vas, your member of parliament for Central Westborough.
I'm going to show you something.
It is time for the word on the street. Today we'll be looking at two critical bridges across the constituency. One at Ricketts River in Frome and one at Glenbrook. Both of these have been seriously damaged in Hurricane Melissa. And the deterioration has been continuing every single day. At the Ricketts River Bridge, we actually had an accident where someone died. And we have been calling on the NWA and the ministry from before that accident happened. And we're now saying something must be done. And if you look at this particular area where I'm standing, we're standing at the Ricketts River Bridge.
Look on the look
and you can see the deterioration. The entire section of the road has compromised the bridge. So we don't know if this bridge will collapse anytime soon. So we have to ensure that some work is done. They have put up these barrels right here. And the caution tape since the accident, and I am saying that we don't want anything else to happen, so we have to ensure that something is done about this crime. So we're calling out the NWA, we're calling out the ministry to ensure that something is done to the Ricketts River Bridge in Frome.
So when we come here, contact.
So we're now at our second location, and this is in the Grange area. This bridge connects Content and Glenbrook, but this area is called Grange. As you can see,
you think it's a fix for now?
This bridge was damaged in the hurricane.
Look there.
Big area of the road has been.
I will me tell you no, you think I joke. I could have walk and take all I picture them.
The area is now prone to more disaster. So we're asking the authorities to come forward. We have already made a representation. We have spoken to the National Works Agency. We have spoken to the minister in charge. And we are really waiting to see how quickly the government will act before any serious injuries happen right here on this particular.
Yeah, oh dear man.
Thank you for tuning in to the
Me not other talk about that. Me not hear nothing from Miss Chang and me look like me don't know if a party secretly, but then tap. Me not hear nothing. Me not know. Me not see she come back out can't say nothing. Me not know what go on and me not know if it a got court. There's no court case in it. So I think most likely the party talk to them. I don't really know what's going on, but I say she up and down or carry on again, so I don't know. We see we left. I don't know. We see what happened in the coming day. But I won't be surprised when me hear she come out and say she switch. It's like me I expect that. I expect her to come and say she got on GLP. Back again. That's why I say she should have come out back now and make we know what's going on. But we see Dwayne Vas still in a parliament and still doing jobs, so I don't know what decision was taken by the party, if any. Now, I put out a clip this morning, and I don't know if many of you watch it, because sometimes I put up a clip and I now watch a clip them, so I know, so I say so. I notice, I see this woman, I never want to play, I never give them too much highlight on my platform, because I don't have no time for them. With them and for them something. Let me see what them say about for them. I want to the internet, you know. Now pick up the internet with it. Let me see which one the internet this step on. Hold on. You know, that phone and I pick up the internet. Let me see. Oh, wait, that on. Starlink. Starlink now pick up. I put it back on my next internet.
Down on this property just behind me, about 45. So, scores of police officers are here outside the FedEx building along Hertfordshire Road, 40 Hertfordshire Road to be exactly. Now, the police swooped down on this property just behind me about 45 minutes ago, straight into the building. Now, currently, some staff are currently standing inside the parking lot, and there are other staff inside the building who are unable to go in or out at this time. Now, the police on location remain tight-lipped about what it is they're searching for, you know, but we understand that the Firearms and Narcotics Investigations Division are a part of the investigation and the operation going on right now. They're being supported by the St. Andrews Central Police Division. Now, we will be on location. We will be trying to find out just what's happening, what they're searching for, what they've found. And we will provide details as soon as it becomes available. So, scores of police officers are here outside the FedEx building along Hertfordshire Road, 40 Hertfordshire Road to be exactly. Now, the police swooped down on this property just behind me about 45 minutes ago and went straight into the building. Now, currently, some staff are currently standing inside the parking lot, and there are other staff inside the building who are unable to go in or out at this time. Now, the police on location remain tight-lipped about what it is they're searching for, you know, but we understand that the Firearms and Narcotics Investigations Division are a part of the investigation and the operation going on right now. They're being supported by the St. Andrews Central Police Division. Now, we will be on location. We will be trying to find out just what's happening, what they're searching for, what they've found, and we will provide details as soon as it becomes available.
So, we need to know what's going on.
1 in 3.
2 persons in custody. 2 persons get arrested. Two men are in custody. somebody bust that door. Anyway, somebody bust now one there. But anyway, guys, yeah, so we're gonna leave it for tonight. Thank you again for joining in, and thank you for being a part of the show. I enjoyed the show tonight. I must tell you, I enjoyed the show. I hope it has been informative to you. Hope you learned something. Me see, you see me not talk about you. Me never give her no more highlight. I'm actually give her a little highlight today with our crosses. So me never want to make no more mention of them name, you know, now they but then go about them business. I know me not really even want to call their name, you know. But you listen to the clip, me know you listen to the clip. So anyway, guys, love on a TikTok. Thank you again for being a part of the program. And I'll catch you the next time. Have yourself a great night. And I'll catch you next time. Bye. Over YouTube, thank you again. Love and enough love, enough respect. Wanna have a great night. Let you sleep. Be sweet, Fergie, all of you, Nadi, Betty, all of you. Big up on a nice, clean self. Until we meet again, love on a lot. Bye.